Good morning you guys, it's Karen, and yes, it is really me. I thought it would be interesting to do this video just for fun, I guess, talking about, is this, what you see here, authentically me? Or is what you normally see authentically me? Or is me without makeup authentically me? And why this came about was several things. One, I've done a couple of videos on Patreon talking about this. It's a subject I find kind of fascinating. I did one a couple of years ago talking about how I would love to have tattoos kind of from my neck down. I would love to have them all over my arms, all over my hands, all over my chest. But, so why haven't I? I haven't because I couldn't afford it when I first started having tattoos done. I have got 4 tattoos. 4, 3, anyway, I've got tattoos. I couldn't afford to have as many as I wanted because they're not something cheap. And I've also been in jobs, you know, I've worked in hotels and the hospital, and they aren't places that I don't think I would have got those jobs, and I would have been told to cover them up had I had like tattoos on my arms and whatnot. Or things like, you know, nose rings and lip rings, etc. just weren't allowed. And the other thing is, of course, I met my husband while I was in those jobs, and my husband is much more conservative and he's just not attracted to this kind of style. But I had done a video probably 3 years ago when I took redundancy from the NHS, and I had said to my husband, you know, now I'm starting up this kind of doggy business, I probably could get the tattoos done, you know, what do you think? And he had said, you know, to do whatever made me happy, but that he wouldn't be as attracted to me. He thought the tattoos I have are enough. He said they're just nice, they're enough. Any more, I wouldn't find it attractive. And so I decided not to have them done, because the other thing we talked about was that he said, I do think that it will put some people off. You know, I'd still be seeing clients. I wouldn't just be seeing dogs. I would be seeing humans a lot. And there are people that still have a bit of a fear of somebody, you know, with a lot of tattoos, or has an opinion or has a judgment, you know. But I did a video on Patreon more recently about swearing, because I was saying I wanted to know what people thought about swearing, because in everyday life I swear. I don't swear very much. There's certain things I don't say. I don't ever say the C word. But I do swear if I drop something, or if something's not going my way, I do say the F word. And I was talking about the fact of, you know, is that me not being authentic on my YouTube videos by not swearing? But actually the reason I don't swear on YouTube is because I know that there will be people watching that don't like swearing and that are offended by swearing. And so that's why I don't do it. The same way as I don't swear in front of my dad, even though my dad swears, I don't swear in front of him, you know. And I probably wouldn't, I would swear, but I would say F. I would say, oh, F off. You know, I told them to F off. I wouldn't say the actual word. So on the swearing, I don't think that it's me being inauthentic. And then what's been happening more and more on my YouTube channel is I've had this over the years a lot, but it's getting more and more prevalent the older I get. And that's comments telling me that I should be toning down my makeup. You know, I always had the comments about the black eyeliner and how it didn't make my eyes look, you know, my eyes would look bigger if I did my eyeliner differently. But the last year there's been so many comments, probably one a week, telling me that I look better without makeup, I look younger without makeup, not better, I look younger without makeup, but that I look better with more natural makeup, that I don't do my makeup right to make my eyes look bigger and to make me look younger. And I had one more recently, a couple of weeks ago, telling me that I should be doing my makeup more demurely and more elegant, and I should stop wearing hoops. So I should stop wearing big hoop earrings, you know, that it's time to kind of go, I'm too old for all of that. And it just made me smile, because, by the way, I don't want people saying, don't feed the trolls, you shouldn't allow the haters to bother you. I'm not allowing anybody to bother me. I just think it's an interesting subject, and I don't consider these people haters. I think that they're just part of the crowd. I think that most of you would probably think I should tone my makeup down. I think, or a lot of you anyway, would think that, and a lot of people would like the sort of more natural look. I don't like being part of the crowd. I am attracted to different. I like things that look different and people that look not natural, to be honest. Natural has just never been my thing, and natural makeup is not my thing. And so I don't think that they're being hateful. I think that they're just assuming we all want to look the same. You know, it's like saying you don't do your makeup to make your eyes look bigger. I wasn't going for bigger, I was going for more intense. You know, when I do this black eyeliner in my eye, I'm not going to make my eyes look bigger, I'm going for intense, and that's what it does, and that's what I like. The thing that makes me smile about it is that I'm not demure and I'm not elegant at all. The kind of look I'm attracted to and the people that I watch that I think look amazing are people like Jamie Genevieve, Mel Thompson, people like that I'm like, I would love to look like that, and I think that they look amazing. And I think that might come as a surprise to some people, which is why I thought, you know, it's a bit of fun. Put on a beanie, wear the big hoops that I'm being told I shouldn't be wearing anymore, wear the black eyeliner that I'm being told I shouldn't wear anymore. Because I just want, I suppose, people to realise that we're all different, and I certainly don't want to look normal, if you like. It's always been my dream to look different and to have the money, the opportunity, the courage to look different. It's just not turned out that way because, like I said, of my working life, and now you know, my husband, who I love dearly, I don't want to look unattractive to him. Now, he saw this morning. I put all this on while he was out walking Watson, and he came back in and was just looking at me, and I was like, what is it? What do you think? And he was like, my brain can't cope. And I just think he wouldn't know what to do with this kind of look. You know, he's just like, he said, it's a little bit gangster. It's like, I don't even know the name of the sort of style I like. I suppose I like, it's a bit grungy, it's a bit edgy, a little bit rock star, I suppose. But what I don't like about that sort of grungy rock look is when they look unwashed. You know, when people look unwashed, I don't like that, you know, greasy hair and that kind of thing. But recently I made a decision just about earrings, just a little decision about earrings, and it was before any of the comments about I should stop wearing hoops. There was 2 comments recently, and it was before that actually. I was sort of thinking to myself, you know, oh, I've been really enjoying the hoops that I've got, but I think they're kind of not really in fashion, and you know, maybe I'm a bit too old, which is not something really I believe in, but you know, the way that you think, like, I wouldn't judge anybody else, but I wasn't sure I was comfortable myself. I was thinking, am I too old for this? And so I started trying to buy all of these earrings that I was like, yeah, they look nice, let me try them. And I'd never felt comfortable. I was just like, no, I don't really like them. I'd try them on. There's so many earrings I've bought and you've never ever seen, and I've just sent them to my mum because I'll buy them, or my sister, buy them, put them on, and I'm like, nah, this is just not really me. But I thought, you know what I like is hoops, so I'm going to buy some hoop earrings. So I've bought lots of hoop earrings. I've been wearing them and really enjoying them. And I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm comfortable in. And so what if I'm too old? And so what if they're not? You know, so what if they're brash and not elegant? That's more me. Is this more authentic me, or is it more authentic the way that I usually look to you guys on YouTube? Or am I more authentic on every day? I would say I wear makeup less and less nowadays, because if I'm just walking Watson, I probably am not going to wear makeup. So I probably wear makeup for 50% of the week and not. So which one is the more authentic me? You know, I think that it's a really interesting subject, like I say. And even if I look a bit ridiculous, I would still much rather look like this than I would come on screen with more natural makeup. I really would. That's just my taste. Anyway, that's everything, I think. This is probably more what I would look like if I was single. And you may see more of it on camera. I am going to continue to wear my hoops, and I am really into beanies at the moment, so I'm definitely going to have a look online and see if I can find some more. And it's something that is good when you're having a bad hair day. You could just put a hat on, you know. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it all. And like I said, I don't consider the people leaving comments to be haters. I think they're just not aware of the person that I am, you know, that really isn't me. And so don't get me wrong, there are some people that are very, very opinionated and think that I should be wearing natural makeup because that's what they think is the best thing. But that's the point. We're all unique, aren't we? And I'm not going to change something just because that's what viewers want me to see, other than if I think it offends you. But, you know, what I wear and what makeup I wear, etc., is not going to offend anybody, you know. Whereas swearing is something that I'm happy to hold back on. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope that you found this interesting, and I'll speak to you again soon.